Once again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are we all doing today?
وعليكم السلام كده الحمد لله.
Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan, ahlan. We have three of you guys here now. Start.
My brother's coming.
Okay, so I put in present and Rashid. So is Yasmin, Yusuf, Diana, and Rashid was here from the start. So Rashid. Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, alhamdulillah. And you?
I'm doing great. Welcome, Hada.
Sorry if I came like 5 minutes late. I was just doing my laundry because
It's all.
tomorrow we start packing.
Oh, mashallah, you're traveling?
No. We're moving.
Oh, mashallah, may Allah make it the best for you guys.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna tell you in advance. I'm not gonna be here tomorrow because I also have a dentist appointment.
Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, guys, so we were studying the six pillars of Iman. Who could remind us of the six pillars of Iman? Who could remind us of the six pillars of Iman? Starting from belief in Allah. Anyone? Anyone remembers? No one remembers.
Believe in his angels, believe in
Yeah.
Allah, believe in his angels, believe in his books,
Mm-hmm.
believe in his messengers, and believe the day of judgment. Qadr, sorry.
The day of judgment and Qadar. Correct. So you said them. Qadar is so again, guys. You guys shouldn't forget these. We repeated them so many times. Believe in Allah. These are six pillars of Iman, six pillars of faith. Believe in Him, Allah. Believe in Allah's angels. Believe in His books. Believe in His messengers. Believe in the last day. And believe in Al-Qadar wal-Qadar, the divine decree. And so far, we studied so far belief in Allah and believe in the angels. Today, we study believe in the books and details, inshallah. So if I ask someone else, can they repeat them? Heather, can you repeat it? Do you know
Yes, of
that?
course. Yeah.
Go
Um,
ahead.
Belief in Allah. He is our Lord. He is the one God that we should worship. He has perfect virtues. Belief in his angels. Allah created angels from light. Angels can only obey Allah, and each different angel has specific jobs. Um, Belief in his books.
Belief in the books is what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to give
Uh,
details yet. Okay, no problem.
Belief in his messengers. Belief in the last day, and belief in Al Qadr.
MashaAllah, perfect job. Excellent job.
Thank you.
Shukran. You're welcome. Shukran, Rashid and Hada. And let's start with our new lesson today. Our new lesson today is that we're going to give details of the belief in Allah's books. So, Bismillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, throughout the history of mankind, He sent books to guide man. Man needs some type of manual to guide them to what is right compared to what is wrong. The main message of all of these books is that there is none to worship but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That this is Tawheed, the message of Tawheed, that none has the right to be worshipped except the one creator of heaven and earth. Among these books, there are many books. Some of them, the books we know of, some of them we don't know of in history. Among these books that we must believe in, the Torah, which was sent to Musa alayhi salam, and the Zabur, which was sent to Dawud alayhi salam, and the Injil, which was sent to Isa alayhi salam, And there was also Suhuf sent to Musa and Ibrahim alayhi salam. And of course, the last and final revelation, the Quran sent to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Okay. So, what does it mean to believe in the books of Allah? Who would like to read this? Just what's in the highlighted brown part here? Hada, go ahead. Belief in Allah's books, the third article of faith.
Belief in Allah's books is the third article of faith. It refers to the revelations Allah sent down to His messengers. These revelations were a mercy and guidance from Allah. Their main objective was to bring mankind from the darkness of ignorance and disbelief to the light of path, as well as success in this life and eternal happiness in the hereafter. The Quran, which is Allah's speech, is the final revelation.
Excellent job, Hada. So, guys, all of these books, main objective was to take man out of darkness and bring them out to light, the light of Tawheed, and the right, of course, right way to light, to live, the right way to live. Okay? The final of these books is Allah's words, Al-Quran. What does it mean to believe in these books? We have 4 points here. We could summarize and put it in your notes. Belief in Allah's books includes 4 things. Yes, Liana?
Can I read next?
Yeah, you're going to read the 4 points now, okay? So you start with belief in Allah books. In order to believe in Allah books includes 4 things, right? So I need you to count them down. So 1, and then you read it. 2, and go ahead, read the 4. You can see
Belief,
them. Go
belief
ahead.
that all the divine books had been abrogated.
Here, you're here. Believe that these books were truly revealed by Almighty Allah to His Messenger.
Believe that these books were truly revealed by Almighty Allah to His messengers. Believe in the divine books mentioned in the Quran or the Sunnah. Acting in accordance with the teachings of the Quran, which is the final revelation, one must submit to it completely. Even if he does not altogether grasp the wisdom behind the command or the statement, belief that all the divine books had been abrogated by the Quran, as Allah says, and we have sent down to the book, to the book.
This Quran in truth confirming the scripture that came before it and judging over them. Okay, let me explain these 4 guys quickly for you as you guys summarize them in your notes. So the first one says believe that these books were truly revealed by Allah. That your first thing with regards to the belief in the books of Allah, that you believe that these books were sent down by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That Allah sent them down to His messengers. Okay? Each coming to a specific messenger. Belief in the divine books mentioned in the Quran and Sunnah. So the ones that they are named, the ones that are specifically named in the Quran or Sunnah, you have to believe them specifically. Like you have to know that this book, I believe that this book was sent by Allah. Like for example, I believe the Injil, the Gospels, was sent to Allah to Isa alayhi salam. The same thing, for example, the Torah. My belief, my faith is that Allah sent down Musa alayhi salam, a book called a Torah in English. I also believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and this is my faith, and of course, when we say faith, we're talking about certainty and not just, belief with without certainty. So we believe that Allah sent the book of Az-Zabur, the Psalms, to David alayhi salam, to Dawod alayhi salam. And He sent scriptures to Ibrahim and Musa alayhi salam. And He sent the final book to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the books that were mentioned by name in the Quran or Sunnah, we believe them by name, by their names. Okay? Now, number 3, the only book that we as Muslims act upon This is the book that is the perfect and complete book and was sent as the final revelation and the book of the final ummah, the final nation, is the Quran. And this is the book that we take our rules and regulations from. We do not look up rules and regulations from any other book. No other book other than the Quran was preserved. No other book you are requested or ordered or asked to go and look into to get rules and regulations or to follow. Okay? You're only requested to look in the Quran and Sunnah, the words of Allah, the Quran, and the way of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, the Sunnah, and live your life according to them. Okay? That's for number 3. Number 4, all of the other books were abrogated, meaning that the Quran came over them and they are not followed anymore. The Quran is the final book, the book that we follow. And the books before, they were specifically for a specific time. With the Quran, their time have been cancelled. They are not needed anymore, except that we believe that they were sent to prophets with the same belief as the belief of the Quran. But we don't need any other thing, any other guidance, except which was sent to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was sent with a perfect book and guidance and wisdom, which is the Sunnah. Together, we as Muslims, what we need is the Quran and Sunnah. There are some stories that come from the Jews and the Christians that have become Muslims, and they are sometimes used in the Muslim books. What do we say about those stories? They are called Israeliyat. Those stories that come from the old books, we say, as the Prophet Muhammad said, لا تصدقوا ولا تكذبوا. He said, because we cannot confirm these stories, we cannot confirm them if they're authentic or not. He said, do not belie them, nor do we confirm them. But we say Allah knows best. And if they contradict the Quran and Sunnah, of course they're false. And if they match up perfectly with the Quran and Sunnah, then they're true. With regards to the stories that came from Ahl Kitab, the people of the book. But like I said, the only book of guidance that we need after Muhammad ﷺ is the Quran and his Sunnah, his way of life, the way he practiced the Sunnah. Okay, guys, everything else. Okay, there's one more thing I want to explain to you guys. All of the other books were destroyed. All of the other books were changed or altogether destroyed. Even what the Christians have today in their hand, the Bible, this is not the Gospels. What they have today in their hand is a book called the Bible that was written by men, Mark, John, Matthew, Luke, whatever. And they're supposed to be accounts of Isa's life. And even that is not authentic accounts of Isa's life. Nobody even know who actually wrote those books or who translated those books. They don't have the original text. They are not authentic. And that's not even the Gospels in the first place. The Gospels is the book that Allah sent to Isa, not the books that were written by other men. The same thing with the Torah. Also, that book was changed and messed with and turned into their desires. They basically it was added according to their desires. Added to according to their desires. Now, the only book that Allah promised to protect and never change and never be corrupted is the Quran. All the other previous books were corrupted except the Quran. And this is a promise from Allah that He will protect the Quran from any type of corruption, that the Quran will never be corrupted. So as much as anyone would like, the kuffar would like to mess with the Quran, they could never do it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says in the Quran, إِنَّا نَحْنُ نَزَّلْنَا الذِّكْرَ وَإِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ. He said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that He had sent down the Quran and He will protect it. He sent down the reminder, which is the Quran, and He will protect it. It will never be corrupted. And subhanAllah, the Quran was protected from different methods. Not just it was in paper and book and the Mus'haf, but it's also protected by memory. People memorize the Quran from the days of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu and Prophet Muhammad himself, and until our days. Millions of Muslims throughout history had memorized the Quran, all of the Quran, and every single Muslim have some type of Quran memorized. I asked every one of you guys to read me some of the Quran. You will read me word for word, vowel for vowel, perfectly, as it was sent down. Any one of you guys, if I ask right now, Hada read Surah Qul Huwa Allahu Ahad for us. She's gonna read it the exact way that other students read it for us. Go ahead, Hada.
Wait, you actually want me to do it?
Yes. Read Surah Al-Ikhlas. Qul Huwa Allahu Ahad.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
So even our sister Hada, she memorized Quran, and she memorized, mashallah. Hada, where are you up now in Quran? You're up until Surah
I think. Wait, I'm gonna check.
Bayyina.
No,
Right?
I finished Bayna.
You've just finished Bayyina, that's correct.
I'm the one after. Wait.
Yeah, I'm looking at that wallpaper. Yeah, you're right.
I'm at Al-Qadr.
You know Al-Qadr. Oh.
Wait. Hold up. Didn't I already do Al-Qadr too?
Are you on Surah Al-Alaq? I look for your wallpaper now, inshallah.
Yeah, I'm at Alaq. Cause I remember I had Al-Qadr memorized. So I sent it to you, you said yes, and then I moved to Alaq.
SubhanAllah. So the point of this is that, mashallah, each and every Muslim memorized the Quran by heart. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected the Quran, not just in paper. Not just in paper did Allah protect the Quran, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He also protected the Quran in by memorization in the hearts of men. Okay, guys. There's a story here that ends this chapter. Does anyone would like to read the story for us? Let's see. Let's learn from this story, inshallah. Anyone likes to read it for us? Hada has her hand up. Mashallah, Hada is we're only hearing Hada's voice today.
God.
You want to split it up with the story? You want to split it up with Yasmin?
I could
Yes.
do that.
Okay, so let me split it up. Okay, you know, we'll make it easy. So Hada read the first part, the first, basically the left side, and then you could read the right side. Go ahead.
Okay.
Al-Qurtubi mentions, marvelous.
Al-Qurtubi mentions a marvelous story.
Wait, Brother Nasir, can I read some?
Diana. Okay, then let's see how much paragraphs we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. You could have the Heather take the first paragraph.
Okay.
Liana, and Yasmin take because there's two smaller paragraphs. Yasmin take them, and then Liana, you finish with the last paragraph. Go ahead.
Al-Qurtubi mentions a marvelous story in his tafsir. He says the Caliph Al-Ma'mun used to hold occasional debates on various issues at his court where all scholars were invited. It so happened once that a Jew came to attend one of these debates. By his looks, dress, speech, and manners, he seemed to be an elegant person. His speech during the debate was excellent. 1 second.
No problem.
I need to go wash my hand.
Sorry about that. His speech during the debate was excellent and brilliant. When the meeting was over, Al-Ma'mun called him and asked him if he was a Jew, which he confirmed. To test him, Al-Ma'mun asked him to accept Islam, in which case he could hope to receive the best possible treatment from him. The Jew said that he was not willing to abandon the religion of his forefathers. The matter ended there, and the man went away. I heard of this story before.
For real? Okay, let's see how it
Yeah.
ends. Yeah, yalla, Yasmin, you have the two paragraphs that are coming.
Okay. Then, after 1 year, the same person returned, but this time as a Muslim. He made a remarkable contribution to the court meetings on the subject of Islamic fiqh. When the sessions were over, Al-Ma'mun called the man and asked him whether he was the same man who had come the previous year. The man answered yes. Al-Ma'mun asked him, "You refused to accept Islam last time you came. Tell me what made you accept Islam." He answered, "When I left your court, I decided to do some research on the religions of our time. I am a scribe by profession. I write books and sell them. They bring me good price. This time I decided to make a test. First, I made three handwritten copies of the Torah, in which I made some additions and deletions of my own. I took these manuscripts to the synagogue. The Jews found them interesting and bought them."
Liana, your turn.
Okay.
You're here.
I lost it. I can't see it. Okay, I found it. Then I did the same thing with the New Testament. I made 3 manuscripts, complete with my additions and deletions, and took them to the church. The Christians were pleased with these manuscripts, and they bought it from me. After that, I tried the same thing with the Quran. I made 3
Handwritten copies.
suburb. Sorry, I can't hear.
Go ahead.
Suburb handwritten copies of the Quran, but with a few additions and deletions of my own. When I went out to sell them, I faced a problem. For when Muslim booksellers examined the manuscripts, they hurled them across, saying that the books had been corrupted from this incident. I learned that this book is protected and preserved by Allah Himself. I therefore embraced Islam. Muhammad
That's the source of the book. Muhammad al-Qurtubi al-Jami. So subhanAllah, you look at this story. If you make minor additions to the books of the Jews and the Christians, it's already so corrupted that you wouldn't even notice. But the Quran, as soon as you change one word or even one vowel, right away, Muslims will stop you. So, for example, if someone comes and says, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Azim, is there something wrong? If someone is reading the Fatiha and they said, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Azim, is there something wrong there?
Yes.
Right away, right? What's wrong there, Yasmin?
It's supposed to be Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
You see? So, subhanAllah, Muslims are going to stop you right away. Even if you change one word or one vowel, Muslims all around the world are going to know right away because the Quran is preserved and perfected by Allah. Jazakallah khair, Yasmin. Subhanallah, we didn't even plan this. And right away, Yasmin says something is wrong. And we took one verse from the Quran and she knew right away that something is wrong. You change one word from the Quran, Muslims are going to know right away because the Muslims have the Quran memorized. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This was our lesson today about the books of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Any questions? Any questions or comments anyone like to add or say or ask or anything? Okay, guys. I'll let you guys have a break now. You guys have exactly 5 minutes from this second, inshallah.
Charlie, come on back. Oh my god. It's so cold outside. My hands are like, oh, so cold. Am I the only one here? Answer, please.
It fits.
I don't care, please. When did break start?
Break is about over. It's almost done. We ended nice, mashallah. Like we were saying, like how you could never mess with the Quran. I read an ayah and I said, imagine a person changed the word, and I put a different word, and right away Yasmin said, that's not supposed to be the word, and she put the right word. So I say, you see, you could never mess with the Quran. Subhanallah. And we didn't even plan it, subhanallah. It was an easy one, subhanallah. I said, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Azim.
No.
You see, subhanallah.
Rabbil Alameen.
Exactly. So right away, that's how the Quran is all protected from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imagine the Muslims who memorize all of the Quran, they would know right away if you messed with any word. And that's how we finished. Now everyone, we're done
Excuse
with the
me,
break,
Mom?
guys. We're done with the break, guys.
Excuse me, Mom?
You talking to me or someone else? Okay, guys. It's time for Arabic.
You okay, so I was gonna start Arabic, right?
Okay, guys. Bismillah, alhamdulillah. We're going to start with Arabic now, okay? Okay, I have an old paper with the last page I did. For some reason, I moved that paper someplace. But I think it was page, let me see. Okay, this is what we'll do. Because I'm sure we already took the toys, and we had the toys and the games last week. What we'll do is we'll start with lesson 7, lesson number 7. Lesson number 7, for those of you who are writing notes, Hadaf, for example, it's called At-Ta'am. At-Ta'am. Right here. Alif, Ta, Ain, Mim. At-Ta'am. Food, basically. The new lesson, it's called food. Okay? Food and drinks, but they call it food. Okay. A lot of these words you guys know, some of them they're not. You don't know, so it's like a new lesson for a lot of you guys. Let's see we're gonna start with. I'm gonna ask what is this, and you're gonna answer. I'll start with Heda. She has her hand up. Everyone else put up your hand and get a chance. You wanna start?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay. So I'll give Layana the second one. I'm gonna ask you now, Heda, right? ما هذا؟
هذا معه.
هذا ماء or هذا ماء. One more time.
هذا معون.
ماء.
معون.
Or you could just wait. You don't want to do the tanween because you're not continuing anyway. هذا ماء.
هذا ماء.
Correct, mashallah. Translate it for us.
This is water.
This is water. Every time I mess with the wheel and the mouse, it just goes someplace else. Okay. Liana, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
You got number 2.
هذا
I'm gonna ask you the question. ما هذا يا ليانا؟ ما هذا؟
هذا 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 دا هذا دجاج
One more time. هذا دجاج.
هذا دجاج
Or because you're not continuing the sentence, you could say هذا دجاج.
هذا دجاج.
MashaAllah. Translate that for us, please, Liana.
This is a turkey.
Well, it's actually not a turkey, but
A chicken.
it's a chicken. In the picture, does it look? It actually they got a picture of a turkey there, or is a chicken there?
Looks like a turkey to me.
But yeah, I know, but it's the word is a chicken.
Mm.
It does look like a turkey, but it's a chicken.
Mm.
The judge is chicken, yeah. هذا the judge. This is chicken. Seems like it seems like a nice, tasteful chicken, inshallah. Okay, Yasmin is next. Yasmin, you have number 3. I'm gonna ask you the word. Notice all of these words are masculine. They're male type words, masculine words, because that's why I'm saying if it was feminine words, I would say هذه, ما هذه. But I'm asking you guys ما هذا, ما هذا, ما هذا. So all of the words on this page, all of the words on page 25 are masculine. Yasmin, ما هذا?
هذا جبن.
لا, this is a kha, not a
أو
juba.
أو خبز.
هذا خبز.
هذا خبز.
MashaAllah. In English?
This is bread.
Yep. Perfect. هذا خبز means this is bread. Good job. Write your notes, guys, because you know the other classes we start to give them tests, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to also give you guys tests in the end of each month, yani. Wouldn't be a bad idea. You guys think it's a bad idea to give you guys actual tests? I give you guys grades. Do you guys want a test?
The idea isn't bad, but I don't want a test.
I don't want a test too.
Like a written test or a multiple choice test. Of course, nobody wants a test. Okay, Yusuf, you're next.
Okay.
Number 4.
All right. So, هذا هذا عصير.
عصير or عصير.
Yeah. هذا عصير.
MashaAllah. Okay, what is translated for us in English, please?
I think it's some sort of juice that's based off of a fruit.
This is juice, yes. عصير means juice. هذا عصير means this is juice. This is juice. Great job, Yusuf. Rashid?
Yes.
Rashid, can you take number 5 for us?
Okay.
I'm going to ask you the question. ما هذا يا رشيد؟ ما هذا? What is this?
هذا لحم.
هذا لحم. MashaAllah. You did it so easy. You made it look so easy. Translate for us.
Steak. This is a steak.
Or لحم could mean any type of meat. Any type of meat. So هذا لحم. This is meat.
Meat.
Mhm. Correct. This is meat. هذا لحم. Okay, Rashid, you also want to do the last? You're welcome. Anyone didn't have a chance, guys? Anyone didn't have a chance? Any student didn't have a chance today? Okay. Rashid,
Nope.
would you like to also do the last one?
Can I do one more too? I have my hand up.
There's one left here. If Rashid doesn't mind, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Rashid, just let Leanna do it.
Okay, so
I'm gonna ask you the question.
it's okay.
ما هذا
هذا شاي.
هذا شاي وهذا شاي.
That means chai. This is chai.
What is شاي?
It's like a tea.
Tea, yes. Shai is a tea. How much of you guys like tea?
Me, I drink tea
I
2
did.
times a day.
I drink tea too.
MashaAllah.
My mom makes chai a lot.
I am a
That's super
tea
yummy.
lover. I
Okay,
drink.
I'm gonna challenge you guys then. I'm gonna challenge you guys
Challenge us to what?
to say something in Arabic.
Ah,
I want you to say in Arabic, I love tea or I like tea.
مرحبا.
مرحبا.
Ahlan. I heard Iyad's voice.
Yeah, I heard
أهلاً.
it too. I'm like, holy smokes.
Welcome Iyad.
أهلا.
أهلا وسهلا. شو الأخبار؟
الحمد لله.
بخير. الحمد لله رب العالمين.
آسف طولت عليكم.
مش مشكلة. أهلا وسهلا. المهم أنت جيت. Most important that you came. Mashallah, we had a nice class today. We had a class about, we're studying in the Deen class, we studied the books of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the belief in the books of Allah. And tomorrow we'll review. So if you come tomorrow, inshallah, you could catch what you missed. And if you like, you could just go back and watch the YouTube. Or
All
just,
right.
and then in Arabic, we started with a new chapter. It's this one here. The last chapter we did was toys. We finished with that. Today we started with this ta'am, which means food. And everyone just basically read one of these. And then I challenged them. I said, okay, who in Arabic could said, I love tea? So since you came in time, we're going to let you say it. You know how to say it?
Okay.
Yeah?
wait, what is it? I like tea.
I like tea.
بحب الشاي.
بحب الشاي. Of course, Iyad said it in our dialect, just so you guys could know. Iyad said it in the Shami dialect, Palestine, Jordan,
Yeah.
Syria, Lebanon.
Or أحب الشاي.
أحب الشاي is another dialect. أنا أحب الشاي. Yeah, أنا أحب الشاي. Subhanallah. Perfect. Iyad, you came just in time for that.
Okay, perfect.
So we're gonna let Heather do it, and then she was gonna run away. So you came right in time. Okay, guys. Alhamdulillah. Give me a minute, guys. There's a paper that I need that has the Quran for last week. I had it in a different place. Let me just walk up my office 1 second. Give me 1 minute, guys. I want to see everybody where they were in Quran. 1 second.
What happened?
He said that he was gonna go get his paper.
Okay.
Arabic. I don't know if I'm gonna be here Wednesday or Thursday as well.
I've been really
Where are
busy
you
'cause it's the
moving to?
last week.
Gedda, where are you moving to?
I think I
I'm
already
moving to
said it.
Montreal.
I wasn't here.
I'm not moving to Montreal.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, no, thank you.
Close to your old home when you
No,
moved.
thank you.
I'm moving to my neighbor's door.
Ooh.
So it's right next door.
Yeah, it's right next door.
Hmm.
Lucky for me. I don't have to do much work.
So you just gotta walk into your house and walk next door.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy. That's
My
cool.
dad bought like a bunch of new furniture. I don't know if the camera's like long enough to do it. Like, it's like Just in the front there. I don't know if I can show you. Wait. I don't know if the camera string is long enough. Do. Yep, it's not. This is all you can get. Anyway, I'm gonna open the second door. Wait.
I could see you jumping.
Yeah, because there's like a thing. I don't know what to call it. That's all you get.
Wow. It's a big TV. We have the same TV, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, guys, I couldn't find the last paper, but I have the week before. So we could figure this out. We could figure out. Everybody know approximately where they were in Quran. Everybody
I
knows
was
where
only
they
here
were.
the week before.
Okay. The ones who have Quran today are today's Monday, Wednesday students. It's Liana.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Liana, Heda, Rashid,
Sheed, and that's it. And
no, Iyad, you're Tuesday, Thursday, right?
I think so, yeah.
No, Iyad is also Wednesday, Monday, Wednesday. I'm sorry. Okay. The good thing we caught the Iyad here, so yeah. So now this is what I'm gonna do. I have the old paper, so you guys just remind me. I have the paper that the last day was December 26th. The Thursday was December 26th. There was a paper after that I was working on it and I forgot it. I put it someplace. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, let's start with Liana. Okay, on this old paper you had read Surah Zalzala and you read Al-Bayyinah. Did you ever finish Surah Al-Bayyinah?
No.
You never finished Surah Al-Bayyinah with us, right?
Mm-mm.
Give me a second here.
No.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, ma'as-salama, Yasmin and Yusuf. See you guys tomorrow. Okay, Liana, so I'm gonna let you read Surah Al-Bayyinah for us, okay? Are you ready? Liana, do you need the screen?
No.
You sure?
Bismillah. Yeah.
Go
Bismillah.
ahead.
Oh, actually, I think I need it for. I just need it for one ayah.
يلا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة رسول من الله يتلو صحفا مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة وما تفرق الذين أوتوا الكتاب إلا من بعد ما جاءتهم البينة وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله مخلصين له الدين حنفاء
Let's start over. لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة.
رسول من الله يأتوا صحفا مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة وما تفرق الذين أوتوا الكتاب إلا من بعد ما جاءتهم البينة وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله مخلصين له الدين حنفاء ويقيمون الصلاة ويقيموا الصلاة ويؤتوا الزكاة وذلك دين قيمة إن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين في نار جهنم خالدين فيها أولئك هم شر البرية إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات أولئك هم خير البرية جزاؤهم فيهم جنات عدن تأتي الأنهار
تجري
تجري الأنهار
من تحتها الأنهار.
That's all I remember from last time.
You almost finished. Keep going. Look at my screen. من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا.
خالدين فيها أبدا رضي الله عنه ورضوا عنه
ذلك
ذلك
لمن خشي ربه.
ربه.
So there's like a half of an ayah that you don't know how to memorize. I'm not going to hold you back because of a half an ayah. I'm going to take you to Surah Al-Qadr, but I want you to promise to memorize this half of ayah by yourself.
Okay.
So you okay? So just all that you didn't remember was the last half of the last ayah. You got it. It's so easy, yani, inshallah.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Okay. مع السلامة. So you have Qadr next, Layana. Wednesday you have
Okay.
full. مع السلامة.
Assalamualaikum.
مع السلامة. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Okay, Hada, you
Can I
also
go
have
last?
Surah
Can I go last,
Al-Bayyinah.
please? Can I go last, please? Please,
You
please.
want to go last? Okay.
Yes, I want to go last.
Can I go first?
Okay. Rashid,
Yes.
you had. Okay, remind me, Rashid. I have the paper before that. You were on Surah Al-Qiyamah. How far did you reach on Surah Al-Qiyamah?
I recited to 20 to 27.
You reached up to ayah 27. Okay. What are you reciting for us today?
20 to 27.
Oh, today is 20 to 27 is today. Okay, go ahead. Start,
Okay.
يلا. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
بسم
كلا
الله
بل
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كلا بل تحبون العاجلة وتذرون الآخرة وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة ووجوه يومئذ باسرة تظن أن يفعل بها فاقرة كلا إذا بلغت
كلا إذا بلغت التراقي.
كلا
كلا
إذا
إذا بلغت التراقي.
كلا إذا بلغت
بلغت بلغت بلغت بلغت
بلغت
بلغت التراقي.
بلغت التراقي وقيل
وقيل من راق. You see what you see here, Rashid? Look at my screen. You see here? We have a little pause here. This little scene that you see on top here, it means that you give it a little pause. It's like a sound effect. So وقيل من راق. You pause after the by the noon. وقيل من راق. Go ahead, Rashid.
وقيل من راق
Excellent. 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 That's 27. So I'm going to give you, for Wednesday, I'm going to give you 28 until when? 28 until
34
32,
34
34. Okay. Okay, perfect. Until 34 right there. Okay. So I'm going to write it down on paper here. 28 till 34. Okay. Shukran, Rashid. You did an awesome job.
عفوا السلام عليكم
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Iyad, brother Iyad.
Yes.
Brother Iyad, the last time I think you read, did you read Surah Ma'un for me? The one that starts like this.
Um, that's like
أرأيت
what?
الذي يكذب
Oh yeah,
بالدين.
yeah, yeah. I did.
You did that one. And Quraysh, لإيلاف قريش.
Yeah, I did Quraysh as well.
Hmm? What about Surah Al-Fil?
الفيل.
I think
I don't think I
that's
did
where we are.
الفيل.
Okay, that's where we are. Do you have this surah memorized?
I think so. Let me try.
Go ahead, try. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل؟ ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول.
Inshallah, you did it so good. So good, wallah. For Wednesday, Iyad, we'll start with Surah Humazah. ويل لكل
ويل
همزة
لكل همزة
لمزة.
لمزة. Yep.
Okay, that's 9 verses. You got it, right? All 9 on Wednesday?
I think so, yeah, yeah.
You got it. You got it, inshallah. Okay, I made it to the note. Study it for Wednesday, inshallah.
All right.
جزاك الله خير. Always great to see you, والله Iyad. You're always
شكرا.
تشرفنا يعني. You're a blessing in the class,
آه.
alhamdulillah.
بعد يومين بخلص، خلاص فيش عندي شغل. seasonal job
ممتاز.
بيخلص وبعدين باجي كل يوم وبضل طول الفترة، بس أحيانا فجأة
بيصير
my
شغلة
internet just dies and then
أيوه.
I get disconnected and it doesn't let me join back. So
سبحان الله. It
I'm
happens.
just here sitting wondering what in the world they're talking about. I'm like, holy smokes, I need to actually learn some Arabic.
You're gonna learn it, so you could soon we're gonna start to speak with you Arabic. Of course, even though we're using
yeah,
our when we speak in our dialect, so it's almost the same thing, yani.
It
Like
will
Ajami
take me
Arabic.
3-4 years to speak fluent in Arabic.
You're gonna get it, inshallah. It's gonna come.
In years, bro, I'm
Practice.
gonna be here by then.
A
I'm gonna be off
practice
to
makes
university.
perfect.
I can speak Arabic as fluent as my English, but I can't read and write as well.
No.
I only know how to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I only know how to pray, that's it.
And you know how to say كيف حالك.
مرحبا.
أهلين.
طب فاهمة علي إيش هلا بقول هذا؟
No.
لا ما هي فاهمة علي.
I don't know.
He's
No.
asking, do you understand what he's saying right now?
مرحبا.
No.
No, Hada, she needs some time, Allah. But she'll get it. She'll get it. So, Hada, you are on, remind me,
That's it.
Bayina, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Bayina. Read as much as Bayina as you know. So
Wait,
I could
hold
make a
up.
note.
Didn't I read it memorized already. I'm at Alak.
Oh, you finished Al Qadar?
Yeah, I read it to you by memory. I spoke it to you by memorization.
Okay. Like I said, I misplaced the last paper I had, and I have the week before that. I was writing something on the back of it, and I put it someplace outside my office, and I don't know, it went. I'll look for it later. So you gotta help me out. If you finished Al Qadar.
Yeah,
إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر.
yeah.
Okay, so you're here now. يلا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Just read me the first 5.
Okay. I can
اقرأ
read you the
باسم
first 10 if
ربك
you'd like.
الذي خلق.
I can read you the first 10 if you'd like.
Okay, go ahead. Read the first 10.
Okay, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم. ال-
الذي علم
الذي علم بالقلم. علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. فلا إن الإنسان لا يطغى أراه استغنى إن
استغنى.
استغنى إنا إلى ربك رجع
ربك إن إلى ربك
ربك رجع أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى.
Excellent job. MashaAllah. So we continue from there.
Okay,
Continue from
so
10 as much as you like. I'm going to just put 10 with a dash without any numbers. So from 10 up until wherever you like. If you can, just finish the complete surah. Even
yeah,
better.
I'm just gonna probably finish the complete surah.
Inshallah. See you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so see you Wednesday then, inshallah. Nasser.
Probably not Wednesday either.
Oh, for real?
I'm probably this is gonna be my last day because we're gonna get the key to the house tomorrow.
Oh, you mean the last day for... Give me a second here. What? Wait a second.
I'm not sure. Depends on if I'm gonna be free. This week is gonna be very busy for me.
Okay, no problem. No
Okay.
problem. Whenever you come back, welcome again.
Okay.
مع السلامة.
Assalamu.
مع السلامة.